Well, I think that's the other reality of what happens in risk and insurance today is you usually have advisors that have a couple of strategies.
Yeah.
Right? It'd be like investing with stocks and bonds, right? I've got a couple of things that I'm going to sell that I know well, but that's not really planning. I'm good at two things, okay? And the challenge that I've seen over the years in working with clients is that, they do have a budget. They don't have, many cases, unlimited resources.
Right.
And when you've got to look at insurance like you build an investment portfolio. Right? You want to have broad coverage across the various risks that you're going to have. And what I tend to see happening without planning is all of the budget dollars that are available to manage risk go into one piece.
Oh, sure.
And so then now you're not covered in critical illness or long-term care or health coverage. You got life to cover your mortgage, but you're missing all these other pieces which probably have a greater probability of happening.
But the reality is the vast majority of advisors have a toolkit with one tool in it.
Exactly.
Right? And that also works sometimes with accounting firms, right? It's all reorganization is the most efficient strategy, but it's the only strategy sometimes that people look to. And if you open your toolbox and all you see is a hammer, you're going to figure out how a hammer can fix everything, and that's just not good for the client. Now, the other thing is that you need, to make sure you've got lots of choices even in hammers. So we talked about that in us utilizing other advisory firms and other who's. In our case, we can access every single insurance provider in the entire country. And that's really important because certain types of products and services, certain companies do much better than other companies. And that changes as time goes on. If you don't understand the market, whose pricing is better, who has the features and benefits that are really important for this particular client's solution, you're really limited. And there's still a lot of advisors who, by the way, only have a hammer and they only work for one company. And I think that's an issue.
Big time.